Alright guys, hey, it's me, flibbelscriptor, and I am going to be showing you some of the things that I have got or purchased from thrift stores. And I'll be telling you a little bit about every one of them, as much as I can. I don't know a whole lot. Okay, so this is the Blue Jacket Manual, which is a naval manual. Let's open up the pages. You can see it's older. And then, see the old art and things like that. And as far as I know, it's from about 1954, something like that. I looked at the bibliography on here at one point. So that's that on this, and I'll just show you some of the pictures. A lot of it's outdated, obviously. But, it's really nice. It's just cool to have. It's something I enjoy having. I get a lot of books from the library, from the thrift store for free. And, I just, because a lot of it, they can't hold all of it, so I get a lot of that. So definitely be checking out your thrift stores. Another thing you can get from thrift stores a lot of times is odds and ends to chargers. This is a charger piece because I had broke a charger and I went to a thrift store to get this. I know that sounds kind of silly, but still I think everybody should know that you can get these types of things from there. There's some other stuff I got from there. I got this, which is it is a Bob Ross painting easel. I paint a lot, so that's something I have, and it came with brushes. It came with all the paints and everything too, but with oil paints, a lot of times when they're had for a long time, they just break down and don't do a whole lot. But yeah, I got these for, actually I got these for free. I got all this stuff for free because, I volunteered there for a long time. So they're actually really cool to me. They're very nice to me about it. Rubik's Cube. Don't know why I put this in here, but, just stupid little things you can find, fun stuff. I find a lot of stuff there like this, which is, this is a Napoleon Dynamite action figure still in the box, and he's like, gosh, Tina, come get some dinner, you big fat cow. And, I've left it in the box because I don't know, it could be worth something someday, and it's just interesting to have. Anyways, I'm going to take you to the next thing I have. They're just playing cards. Ooh, I have it upside down. Not playing cards, collector's cards. Football, baseball, stuff like that. NASCAR. If you're into collecting things like this, you can get this from a thrift store, and usually somebody before you will have collected it, and so you'll have a nice binder's worth of items, and that's really good to have. It's I'm a bit of a, when it comes to picking up stuff, I have way too much stuff. I picked up stuff like this, which is a genuine ancient coin from the Roman Empire. I'm pretty sure it's not actually genuine. I think it's a recreation. I'm not entirely sure. It may be genuine. I have no clue. I've never done the study on it. This is one of my favorite things. I guess I should probably save this for last. I got this from the thrift store, the same thrift store I go to, and here's what it is. You stick a coin in there, and it is a radio. And sometimes when you're, there you go, maybe I can get a little static, maybe I can get a little noise. Yeah, it was a really nice thing, and I just thought I'd pick it up, and you just use the style. And I have, there you go, you can hear the radio on there. And that's really something that's really cool, and then you just take the penny out and you stop the radio. Or you can press this little button, and that little button right there will send the penny in there. It's like a bank. Something very fun that I found. I got this for free from the thrift store. It is a Aqua de Gio, and it was mostly full. And I looked it up, and it was about a $200 bottle of cologne. So I mean, I was like, wow, I really scored on that one. It smells pretty good. You know, it's obviously pretty good stuff. And this is something interesting I found. What this is this is a can crusher. So what you would do is you would have this set up on there, and you would, it's hard to do because you would have this basically set up on here, and this thing would crush the can. It's hard to do for me right now because I'm holding the camera with one hand. I would have to grab it with both hands. Usually you would have it drilled in to a wall or something. You crush your cans with it. Really interesting stuff. That's why I like going to thrift stores. It's not so much because I don't sell the stuff I get. I just get it and I keep it because I like it. This is a 1970s, I believe 1970s. Let me check the tail. It should say on there. 1983. It's a 1983 Care Bear. I actually have two of them. I don't know their names. I don't know what the names of the Care Bears are because I didn't grow up watching them on TV. The next thing I found was these things right here, and what these are is these are snow boots, or I mean not snow shoes made from actual animal sinew. This is actually actual animal carcass, you know, like pieces of the meat, you know, the muscle and stuff. I took it and I got it appraised at a, well, not appraised, but I got it checked out at a thrift store, and they told, I mean, a thrift store, a pawn shop, and they told me it's about 50 bucks. They said I should hold on to it, you know, because it's really nice. You know, they thought it was really good. I do stuff like this, picking up cassette tapes from old movies or things like that, you know, the Wayne's World CD, you know, I mean, the Wayne's World cassette tape. Some of you might not know what a cassette tape is because you're not old enough. But I grew up with cassette tapes. Another thing that I received from there is just reprints of, you know, Confederate state money. You know, it was kind of Confederate States paper money, and it's just kind of something fun to have. It's really entertaining to find these things because I feel like I found basically the treasures in a place like this. You know, this is some more of the money, reprints of the money. Let me see if I can spread it out for you. There's a 5, and there's a 10, and this is a 50. I don't know if that's a 50. Oh, 50 cents. That's a 50-cent piece right there. But this was paper money, and that's what they used. Was the recreation of what they used back then. This was Northern State paper money. This is some more Southern State paper money. Let's look through here. I'm gonna try and make sure that so this was 25, state of Florida, 25 cents. This is a Bank of Chattanooga, and this is a 2, so I'm guessing that's a $2 bill, not a 2-cent. The $1, and that's from a treasury or whatever. You know, these are just really, they're fun to have. I mean, they're not worth anything, but they're interesting. I mean, that's entertaining to me. And I hope you guys are also entertained in this. You know, another thing I find a lot is books. A lot of books. They throw away a lot of books at thrift stores, believe it or not. People think, oh, they must sell all our books. Well, I volunteered at these places. You can't sell all these books, so I get a lot of these for a dime or a nickel. It's sometimes free. Stephen King, I get a lot of Stephen King. I get stuff like this, Science 100 Essential Facts. It's just silly stuff, and I don't know, I enjoy it. Another thing I got was this aluminum easel. Again, I got this for free. They were just trying to get rid of it. An aluminum table easel. It's a really nice thing to have because I paint a lot. This was really cool. I collect records a lot. So this is the story of Star Wars on a record, you know, on a vinyl, and it's got a souvenir photo inside, or souvenir photo book. I don't know if that's inside or not. Oh, there it is. So here we go. Here's the souvenir photo book. Got this stuff. I mean, for you Star Wars guys out there, you know, I know that I get a little nerdy about stuff like this, and so that's kind of cool. I'm not a huge Star Wars guy, but I've seen every movie, and I just really enjoy it. And this was a comic book that came out around 9/11 by DC. And it was the 9/11, September 11th, 2001, whatever, like something like that. And I thought that was really cool because it's got all of this stuff in here, the comic book, about 9/11 and how the superheroes dealt with that. I thought that was really nice. This is the Beatles, Abbey Road. I think this is a reproduction. I don't think this is the original. But yeah, you got all the guys on there, John, Ringo, and Paul. And good Lord, George Harrison. I couldn't think of the other guy's name. You got all these guys walking across Abbey Road. So I thought that was nice. The next thing I have here is the Jimi Hendrix Experience. I guess they were live at Monterey, so that's pretty cool. And I got the discs here. I'm actually missing one. I mean, not the discs. The records, the vinyls. And here's some of the stuff from the inside. Really nice stuff. I thought it was really cool. Just really fun to have. Just a very good thing to have. It's for me, it's a lot about collecting. I love collecting. And I'm a huge collector of stuff. I really am, and I just collect a lot of things. And this is these are stamps. This is Wolf Trap Farm Park, and they're playing their music, and that's what these stamps are. And I'm not a stamp collector, but I do have I will get them if they're there. American Architecture. That's an American Architecture stamp. I thought that was really nice. I mean, these are really cool. We have Civilian Conservation Corps. So that's another thing on there. And we've got it on both sides. And this is ballooning, which is balloon stamps. That's 20 cents. And this is a Franklin Delano Roosevelt stamp. And there's FDR right there. And let me see if there's something on the back. Yeah, there is. This is George Washington, the George Washington stamps. It's just really nice to have these. Another thing I collected, just because it was old, it's Women's Day, and it's October, and it was 15 cents. I don't know the exact date, and I don't even know, I guess that's just some random lady. But hey, they look different back then, a lot different. So pretty much, and another thing, if you're looking to learn new languages or things like that, you can find the Spanish-English dictionary. A lot of different dictionaries. I've seen Russian there. A lot of things like that at thrift stores. Casino Confidential, A Pit Boss's Guide to Beating the House. I have looked in this book, and it's not exactly foolproof by any means. Anyways, I just thought you guys would like to have a little look around and see all these things. I might start doing this, just a thrift store, things I bought at the thrift store. I may start doing it. If you guys like it, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you get the notifications. I'm doing random stuff, so this may not happen all the time, but if you guys want to see it more, I'd be happy to do it more for you. I am a huge collector of things like this, and I enjoy it. So anyways, guys, have a great day.